So do you work a lot with overseas investors or the Hong Kong
Yes, we do.
investors in particular?
Yes. We currently have Hong Kong-based clients, investors. We have UK investors. We have Middle Eastern investors. We have investors in America.
Okay.
We're easily contactable. We're on WhatsApp. We're on email, text messages, phone calls. A lot of my investors tend to WhatsApp us or email us.
Yeah, because now I've got two of my properties with you at the moment, and we've used your service now for over 2 years, and obviously we were very happy with your service and with Emma, and so your staff are actually really brilliant, and Kelly that I've been working with recently as well, so she's really good as well, and and I've been Googling the reviews of your letting agent, and just to make sure that I'm not the only one giving a good review. So I see that you have very good reviews overall. So how do you do that? If you've only got 3 staff plus yourself, but you're managing like 300 properties, so how do you stand out from your competitors?
It's the personal touch that we give to our investors and our tenants, basically. We're like a little family. And like I say, my staff have been with me for a long time. They enjoy their job. But if you went with a bigger agent that has 20 or 25 staff, you as an investor, as a landlord, you'll always be speaking to different staff members every time you ring or every time you email. But with our company, there's 4 of us, and there's a dedicated lettings person, there's a dedicated maintenance person. So you'll always be speaking to the same person every time you contact us. And like I say, my staff have been with me for a long time. So you're going to become very friendly with them. And they also, they know their stuff. They know how property is managed in the UK. And, we work for you at the end of the day. You're our landlords and you pay us. So we have to make sure that your property is looked after. I must say, you give us that very personal touch. Because I used to WhatsApp you when I had a property that was left empty by another agent for a couple of months. So you always came back to me by WhatsApp pretty quickly, and your staff are doing a great job as well. Thank you very much. Okay. So any advice to our audience, which areas that you would recommend in 2024? Okay, so HMO properties, or any buy-to-let property, you'd need to buy in the city centre or outside the city centre, but it has to be close to the city centre. So you need to be near good transport links. You need to be near a university, especially for the students. So you need to find, let's say, a 3 or 4 bedroom house which is close to a university, but it's also close to a city centre. That's what students and professionals are looking for, and obviously it has to have great transport links. The cities to invest in at the moment are Manchester, Liverpool. I'd probably say Lancaster as well. Now they're the main cities, but you can also invest in places like Bolton or Preston or Wigan. Now those 3 places that I've just mentioned, they're smaller. They're not cities. They're just a bit smaller, and there's not so many investors buying there at the moment. But if you were to buy now or in the next 12 months in one of those places, then technically you'll get there before most of the investors will start investing. So therefore your property prices would go up quite considerably in a short space of time.
Are there any universities there?
There is, but they're not big universities. They've not got hundreds of thousands of students, you see. So as a first time investor, like your clients will be, the students, I would say buy in Salford or Liverpool. But
then with like Salford, that's been popular for a long time though, hasn't it? Yeah, in Manchester. You can still see the trend going up.
Of course, absolutely. We've got HMO student properties all over Salford, and I promise you, every year they're fully let.
Right.
So there's Salford University's getting bigger and bigger as well. There's been, £800 million put into the university to attract more students. So there's always going to be a student market. It's just getting the right house in the right location. Find a good management agent that's on the ball, that goes round to the property as much as possible. And the students will soon learn that, it's not their property and they're not in control. The management agent is in control.
So you're actually educating the students as well?
Yes, and that's why I like working with students, because they do learn a lot from myself and my staff. They grow up a little bit more after they've been with us. They learn a lot of things.
Okay, right. So for our friends or investors who wish to invest in the student HMOs, if they're new to this type of investment, what would be your advice to them? Any special advice?
I can't really advise, but just don't be afraid. You're purchasing an asset. The house that you buy is an asset, and you can have that for years and years and years. It's going to bring you income in every month. But the good thing about it is getting a good management agent that looks after your property. Technically,
that's very true.
Technically, all you need to do is check your bank account every month for when the agent transfers the rent. Other than that, the management agent shouldn't really contact you unless there's a maintenance issue, like a leak or a plumbing issue. So we are here to run your house, to run your business, so that you don't have to. And we also take a big deposit. So if there is any damage that a student has caused, that deposit is there for a reason. That deposit is there to cover and pay for that damage. But honestly, in 20 years, I've rarely seen. I think I've seen one property that was damaged quite badly, but we're not talking thousands of pounds to get it back together. We're talking, £500-600, and that's covered by the deposit.
Okay.
So don't worry, basically.
Okay, be brave.
Yes. Okay. We could put a doctor or a solicitor into a property, and they could trash the place. They could be very dirty and not very clean. It all depends on the person and how the property is managed.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes.
Yep.
I used to have this fun saying, I manage the management agents.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. Except you. Yeah. I've got the other management agents that I need to manage. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thanks very much, Ian, for sharing with us. Yeah. So, I think we've learned a lot today, and it's definitely worth a while speaking to you. Yeah, not just us learning, but our members, our audience who are watching this YouTube. Yeah, they're getting a lot out of it. Yeah, so thanks very much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
咁今日呢個訪問咧非常之實用，咁我希望大家咧都得到一啲有用嘅資訊，對於出租俾公開市場嘅 HMO 咧有更多嘅了解，特別係學生 HMO， 相信都會打破咗好多以前舊有嘅一啲觀念，例如租俾學生唔一定就係瀨啡嘅，租俾專業人士亦都唔一定係好。其實最終都係要視乎翻嗰個租客本身嘅個人素質。反而睇翻 letting agent 咁多年嘅經驗咧，學生反而更加容易去管理，租務更加穩定，而且可以收到更加多嘅租金。喺度分享多少少啊！我以前咧喺 Lancaster 讀大學嘅，咁嗰陣時咧我其實都係住學生 HMO 嘅。咁我亦都冇話搞咩破壞啊，住到間屋好瀨啡，咁所以我嘅 deposit 咧，其實 letting agent 都冇扣過嘅。而且咧，坊間嘅 letting agent 咧，普遍對於 HMO 嘅 letting management 嘅收費咧，大概都係10到15% 加 VAT 嘅。咁但係因為而家咧有呢一個獨家嘅優惠啦，咁可以係7% 加 VAT 咧，就等於係相對於用一個 buy to let 嘅一個 management fee 去 manage 你嗰間 HMO。令到咧公開市場嘅 HMO 咧更加值得去做。我自己認為咧，學生 HMO 咧其實係可以做到類似政府 HMO 嗰種咧穩定嘅租金回報嘅，因為你只要揀到近市中心或者係大學嘅 HMO 出租俾學生，基本上你係一定租得出去。理論上租金係保證嘅，因為出租俾學生咧，業主可以豁免呢個 council tax 啦。咁水電煤上網嘅費用其實有咁多年嘅數據去參考咧，其實都有數得計嘅，大概都係佔你嗰個每年嘅租金大概20%，而且佢仲有一個好處咧，就係大家都有共識咧，每年都會加租。咁做 refinancing 咧，利息亦都比政府 HMO 咧係低好多。咁所以如果你係一位希望用你嘅 HMO 去做按揭嘅一個買家嘅話咧，咁學生 HMO 咧係一個相當唔錯嘅選擇嚟嘅。等樓價升咗值之後咧，你透過 refinancing 咧去套現翻升值咗嘅嗰層樓嘅價值出嚟咧，再去投資下一間物業。咁就正如好似頭先 letting agent 所講咁樣，佢就係透過呢一個方法咧，去逐漸咧去儲佢自己嗰個 portfolio 嘅。如果你對英國 HMO 物業投資有興趣，歡迎聯絡我哋查詢。另外，如果你喺呢一條影片入面得到有用嘅資訊，請撳個 like 訂閱我哋嘅頻道。咁下次有新嘅英國 HMO 影片資訊，你就可以馬上收到通知。多謝收睇，下次見。